So, for me, depression has been part of my life for as long as I can remember. At one point, I realized something important. This is my life. And I need to understand depression, not just cope with it, but learn how to build resilience. Waiting for depression treatment can be one of the hardest experiences. You finally open your heart to a doctor. You speak about your deepest fears, your pain, the thoughts you kept hiding for years. And then you are told to wait. Weeks pass, months pass, and you're left trying to live your daily life while feeling low, exhausted, and unsure when real support will finally begin. In that waiting space, a quiet question appears again and again. How do I keep going when I don't know when help will arrive? Depression can affect anyone at any stage of life. It doesn't care about age, background, strength, or success. It can come from trauma, stress, loss, burnout, hormonal changes, genetics, or long periods of emotional overload. It can be mild or it can be completely disabling. And today in this video, we're going to talk about what you can do while you are waiting for professional support. Practical, home-based tools that help stabilize your mind, support your body, and gently lift your spirit until medical or therapeutic help becomes available. If this conversation resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. You never know who might need these tools right now, and by sharing these, you might be helping someone get through a very difficult moment. I had to face a hard truth. No one was coming to save me. So I needed to take a proactive, compassionate approach to my own healing. First place I started was my own mind. The negative voice inside me had become destructive. Constant criticism, constant fear, and as I write in my book, Get Out of Your Head, that voice had no right to speak to me that way. If someone else dared to speak to me like that, I would never accept it. So my question was, why was I accepting it from myself? I began writing my thoughts down. Once they are on paper, they lost some of their power. I learned to separate facts from feelings. I didn't try to force positivity in my life. I chose to contradict these writings with honesty. Like, I may not be perfect, but I am capable, I'm learning, and I'm good at many things. From there, I started structuring my life in a way that supported my body and mind instead of fighting them. The right kind of movement. I have to do it, sorry. Better sleep, meditation, and food, because everything we do with our body influences how we feel mentally and emotionally. And also, to be honest about what didn't help. Drugs and alcohol might numb pain for a moment, but the aftermath is always worse. They deepen the crash and weaken emotional resilience. It's not easy to hear, but it's true. Our lives are our responsibility, not in a blaming way, but in an empowering one. Because responsibility means choice, and choice means learning to care for yourself with compassion and love. When someone is depressed, brain chemicals like serotonin and dopamine are reduced. Stress hormones stay elevated for too long. Inflammation I like to say inflammation like this. Inflammation is because both terms. Inflammation increases in the body. Then the nervous system becomes overwhelmed. The body can enter a shutdown or freeze response. This is why depression feels so physical. Everybody, low energy, brain fog, sleep problems, loss of motivation. You're not lazy. You are not broken. Your system is overloaded. And this is why lifestyle, food, herbs, sleep, and daily habits matter so much. They directly support the systems affected by depression. One of the most important discoveries in mental health research is the gut-brain connection. So around 90%, 90, of serotonin is produced in the gut, not the brain. When digestion is inflamed or depleted, mood suffers. Highly processed foods, excess sugar, and alcohol increase inflammation and blood sugar crashes, which can intensify depressive symptoms. Whole foods support mood by reducing inflammation, feeding healthy gut bacteria, and providing nutrients that the brain needs to function. Food doesn't cure depression, but it creates the condition where healing becomes possible. Laughter may feel impossible when you are depressed, but even forced laughter has benefit. Studies show laughter reduces cortisol, increases endorphins, improves immune function. Your brain doesn't fully distinguish between real and intentional laughter. The body still receives the message. This moment is safe and I'm having fun. So, laughter is not denial, it's regulation. Meditation and mindfulness are among the most researched non pharmaceutical tools for depression. Brain imaging studies show that regular meditation increases activity in the prefrontal cortex, emotional regulation, and reduces activity in the amygdala, fear and stress center, improves emotional resilience, and reduces rumination and negative thought loops. Mindfulness teaches you to observe thoughts instead of believing in them. Stay present instead of spiraling into the past or future. Create space between emotion and reaction. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day can begin changing brain structure over time. This is not spiritual stuff. This is neuroplasticity. And it really works with me. So I can tell you for sure, mindfulness and meditation. So it really helps a lot. Hydration, guys, water and mental clarity. Even mild dehydration is being linked with fatigue, low mood, irritability, and brain fog. Water is essential for neurotransmitter production and blood flow to the brain. Also, energy metabolism. Sometimes the mind feels heavy simply because the body is depleted. Drinking water is one of the simplest acts of self-care and one of the most ignored. So please drink water. I'm not saying drink tea, drink water. Please, water. Don't heal in isolation. Depression thrives in isolation. So we change in our environment. Human connection regulates the nervous system. Talking to family, friends, or safe people reduce stress hormone and restores a sense of belonging. You don't need to explain everything. Sometimes just being with someone, sharing a meal, a walk, or a conversation is enough. It's enough. It's just what you need. Talk. We are not meant to do this alone. Why all of this matters? All of this practice send one powerful message to the brain and body. I am supported. They don't cure depression overnight. They stabilize, soften, and support you, especially while you are waiting for professional care. They help you stay connected to yourself, to life, and to hope. So before this next part, we're going to talk about herbs and traditional support that's science based. But please consult your doctor or your pharmacy before using anything. Traditional medicine has always been a help for depression as an imbalance of core rather than a defect. Some herbs show to gently support mood. Some of these herbs are St. John's wort, used for mild to moderate depression. Careful with that one, you have medication interaction, so really consult your doctor. Ashwagandha, which helps regulate the stress response. Rhodiola, which supports mental fatigue and resilience. Turmeric, which helps reduce inflammation linked to depression. Chamomile and lemon balm, which calm the nervous system and supports sleep. Herbs work slowly and gently. They support the body rather than override it. It's some daily practice that you can put in place to help you support during depression time. These are not quick fixes, they are daily support for the mind and nervous system. So let's start by creating one simple goal daily. So instead of too many things, just one simple goal in a day. One achievable task builds confidence and momentum. Track your thoughts. Write them down. Challenge them. Separate facts from feelings. Build a morning anchor, a morning routine that have one grounding habit that creates structure and calm. Something simple that you can do from 1 to 5 minutes just to create that moment. Protect your energy. Limit time with draining people and environments. Learn to speak with yourself again. So speak with yourself with kindness. The way you talk to yourself shapes your healing. Keep your own environment light and calm. Small changes in your space can reduce stress and reduce overstimulation. Lower noises, dim lights, limit screens when overwhelmed. Celebrate small improvements. Healing happens in tiny steps, not big transformations. Create an emergency plan for low days. 3 simple actions that you can rely on when thinking feels hard. So any 3 things that is easy to do, just breathe, relax, thinking something positive that you can do quick to get out of that hard moment. And remind yourself this feeling is temporary. Depression lies about permanence. Emotions tends to change. So everything will change for better. When you are waiting for help, you feel forgotten. You are doing your best just to get through today. Please remember this. You're not weak, you're not failing, and definitely you are not broken. You are human and your system needs support. Start small, be gentle, and feed your brain happiness one choice at a time. You can do this. I hope you have a great day and like this video. Be here for the next one soon. Have a great time. My name is Maria Furtado and this is Mind Matrix. We go. See you in the next video.